stream. Actually, I don't know how long it's going to be until I get something else come up. It is 4th of July, so I'm not in much of a rush, and I'm not doing any recorded content today. This is just going to be a straight stream of my level 65 Runekeeper on Lord of the Rings Online. I haven't actually played with them a little bit. Well, I take that back. I have been doing a little bit on them, just trying to get through the storyline, and today I'm going to continue doing that, and I'm just kind of working through them and see what I can do. So this isn't recorded content. Like, it's not like I'm going to piece this together for a video, so this is only available on the streaming. I'm occasionally going to do that more and more now. You'll see some of how I play for real instead of just recorded content. All right. And so I'm still actually watching my stream. I'm trying to get this all working the way I intend to. And hopefully a broadcast actually went out for that. That's what I wanted. That's the reason I restarted this. It's irritating if not. Maybe you have to be out for so long before it does. If so, I'm going to do some real quick editing here. Save those changes. Turn on that and that. Save changes. There we go. Go back. Oop. Stay. Yeah, that works. All right, so yeah, I'm in chapter. Oh my gosh. Let's see, I'm trying to complete book 2 before I move on to book 3. As you can see, I haven't done anything in book 3 or volume 3, book 1. So I'm trying to finish up volume 2. What's going outside my window? And I need to find Rosar Greyhammer and Stigar Greyhammer, ensure his safety. He's desperate to find his brothers lost within the marshes of Drownholt, and I'm in Mirkwood Forest, which I haven't spent a lot of time here in any character. So it's kind of all new from this point on. I think I've had one character blow through here. And that seems to be the way it always is. It's like always blowing through and not really playing. So I need to go way down south here, so I'm going to call my horse up. I don't even think I've gotten this waypoint yet. So I need to run down there and do that. So it's not too far, actually. Looks bigger on the map than it actually is. Try to avoid any aggro. I don't know if these guys aggro or not. They're not red on the mini-map, so I guess not. I need to turn the music off or I'm going to get flagged for copyrights. Okay. Go. While I'm down here, I'm definitely going to tag that point, though. That millstone or whatever it is. So I have it. Now entering the Drownholt. Swamp cat. Didn't really want to drop off in there. Ah, there he is, right there. Let's go take a look and see what he says. Oh. Where'd he go? The hell? Am I like freaking out here? Is that what's going on? I slightly remember this quest. It's messing with my mind, man. What? I'm gonna go down to the other one. Maybe it'll come back. Something's making awful noises. See if I can find him as well. See there, now it's actually lit up. Now I wonder if he disappears whenever I get there too. What is that? I don't even know what that is. He disappeared too. I don't know what that is. So am I like hallucinating here? Is that what's going on? Why can't I see anything? I know Mirkwood's supposed to be a bad place like that where you don't have lots of bad things happen. Aha, here's Rosar again. Did I catch him? What? I do not know what happened, friend. I will return to camp at once. Aha, so it was him who was lost, not me. But, oh, I can see. There's several spots for the other guy, so that's fine. And so we're going to try to find that. Aha! Look, he's right over there. If he doesn't disappear again. Stigger. Breaking Reverie. I remember little. How did I get here? I will return to the camp at once. So we need to return to the Haunted Inn. After I get this swamp cat out of the way. Ah, good. But before I do that, actually, I'm going to go over here and tag this. Ah, shit. Go over and tag that other waypoint. So I could at least take a horse down here if I wanted. Hey, welcome to the stream. If you're just joined in, I am on my level 65 Runekeeper here. Not doing a recording today like I usually do. This is just going to be just me leveling up one of my other characters. This is one of my, I wouldn't say one of my original characters, but he's one of my long-standing characters. I do have a Bjoring that's higher, so I've been through this area before, but it's not, it's been a while. I don't remember. Ah, crap. It's going to be up those cliffs. Wonder if I can get around it. Ah! Those guys are aggro. Figured they were, but they weren't. I thought they showed up red on the mini-map whenever they were aggro. Maybe not. Slod Marinelle. Right here. That's what I wanted. Megavanen. And let's go back to the Haunted Inn. I do actually have a destination for that, but I decided not to use it. Sometimes I like riding the horses just to see where it takes us through and what's going on. Hopefully it's not too far. Oh my gosh, if it's going to go all the way around all of that. If so, I'm about to jump off and teleport back. That's exactly what it's going to do. Let's get off this. and go to Haunted Inn. I have my returns on a 5-minute turn cooldown. So it's not too... Yes, it's my first Lotro ever live on here. So, and it's not even like my minstrel character. It's my Runekeeper. So, yeah, a little special. You get something a little special for tuning in today. And let's see, I need to talk to him inside the Haunted Inn. I think he's up over here.
This place fills me.
Rozar and Stigar were just here, Dazarian, and they had the strangest stories to tell. Each of them reported seeing familiar faces among the tangled bushes and briars and hearing voices on the wind. But when they approached, filled with amazement to see the lost friends in such a place, there was no sign of anyone, but lo, further ahead, an encouraging wave and a smile. This place fills me with unease, Dazarian. Thank you for rescuing my brothers. Without your aid, I fear they would have been 2 fewer Greyhammers in the world come sundown, if sundown ever truly leaves this grim wood. Bjorn is in the cellar. Tell him my brothers are safe and ask him, too, if the elves have come to the agreement on how to proceed. The sooner we move on from this place, the happier Greyhammer will be. Cool. So, what's going on here? Oh, well, cool. Yeah, I think it's just because it's July 4th. There's just not that many streaming today. I don't have anything going on till later this evening, so we've got time to do some stuff. And here's Bjorn.
This waiting wears thin.
Hello again,
Dazarian.
Dazarian.
Still not decided which way to go.
The waiting has already begun to wear thin, and my patience is stretched to begin with. The elves have not yet decided. He just said that. Perhaps you can help them decide, if anyone can. So we're trying to figure out what to do with
Someone must take charge.
Mazog. I hear him over
before we
there.
advance a single step.
The death of the elf radar has made uncertain the fate of the journey of Dazarian, for none of the elves know by which way he planned to bring us to the secret of Dol Guldur. Speak with the elves here in the cellar and try to decide the proper course. Someone must step forward and take charge, or it will be the next winter before we advance even a single step, and who knows what will befall Bori in the meantime. Yeah, so we're trying to make an exchange with someone, because we got Mazog here. He's being a real right prick. Awesome, man. I'm glad you found it. All right, let's talk to this one. Chapter 6, Choice of the Ways.
Let us move directly eastward to Dol Guldur by the straightest way.
We cannot wait here for a revelation that may not come, Dazarian. We will never know what the road of Radar intended us to take. No, we must decide, and decide quickly. The quick road will be the safest road. Let us move directly east to Dol Guldur by the straightest way. Radar believed our greatest strength was in secrecy, but the dangerous path through the Drownhold has cost him his life. Let us be done with the secret ways. The straight course, like a swift arrow, is the one we should now take if we wish to avoid a similar fate. I think I would agree with that. I'm through with that guy anyway. Let's see what she has to say.
We should head south through the stony reaches of Tower Morveith.
Radar brought us into this Drownhold despite the dangers for a reason, Dazarian. He must have planned us to take the southernmost way towards Dol Guldur, and to bring the secret upon the southern bases of the rocky spire upon which the forest stands. We should therefore head south through the stony reaches of whatever she said. That is the way that Radar wanted us to go. I am sure of it. The other members of the company may disagree, but we must at least set out, or his death will have been for naught. Yeah, I think I agree with the short path. What's this person say?
The enemy would never expect us to take the road through the Scuttledells.
I do not know what to do. Of course not. I believe Radar thought the approach Dol Guldur by the ways least likely to be watched by the forces of the enemy, but our excursion into the Drownhold. I have to believe that the Raider knew what he was doing and that he knew the risk, but still he took us to the drown hold. He must have a good reason. The enemy would never expect us to take the road through the Subtle Dells, for the place has dangerous reputation. That is the path of great secrecy, and only through the Scuttle Dells will we come to Dol Guldur with our prisoner and our presence unannounced. I don't know. No, we have to make a decision, I'm sure. We need to talk to someone else in the Haunted Inn. I wonder who. I've only done the player versus monster play a couple of times. I know you have to have a subscription to do that, I think. I'm not a real expert on Lord of the Rings Online. The few times I did it, it was fun. It's interesting. I mean, you can play as a monster, which is kind of cool for a little while. I know there's a lot of people who are just like, that's all they do in Lotro. Yeah, but there's so much to do in the end game right now, and of course Mordor is coming out later this summer that I don't think I would worry about it. Plus, if you're new to Lord of the Rings Online, it's going to take you a very, very long time to get to that end game. This is all about the journey and not so much about rushing to the end game and just finding stuff to do there. I know a lot of people, they grind out all sorts of things too whenever they're at the end game for the legendary items and stuff. Well, I'm not subscribed. Just so you know, I'm not subscribed, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of this game. There's just everything is pretty much viable in this game, so you don't need to subscribe. You can kind of just take it piecemeal as you really want. And that's what I do. I've been subscribed in the past, and I don't really see a need for it anymore. I've got a lot of stuff bought, and I still have a ton of Lotro cash on my account. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't see a reason to subscribe, really. Unless you do want to do that player versus monster play. But that's a pretty specific thing to subscribe for.
Ask 3 elves which way is best to take, and you will receive 3 answers.
This is as I expected, Dazarian. Ask 3 elves which way is best to take, and you'll receive 3 answers, each different. We have little time left to waste. I want you to scout these proposed roads. Oh, I don't even have to decide. We're going to go and scout them out first. My accompanying Runekeeper and assess the dangers along each. Perhaps that will aid in our decision. Seek the scouts we sent to the Scuttle Dells, Imluin and Tower Moravilla, and question them about the dangers they have encountered. You don't subscribe, so why do you have a customizable portrait? Because no subscriber can. It's alright, man. The reason I have a custom portrait is because I've been in Lord of the Rings Online for like 10 years. So I've been subscribed, or I at one time had bought the original game, was subscribed and everything else. So that doesn't matter. You still get stuff as you level, even whenever you're not subscribed. In fact, you get Lotro cash even whenever you're leveling, if you're not subscribed. So it's not like they are forcing you into subscription. They know they have everything else in game that you might want to buy and do. So you just don't really need to, and there's all sorts of things that you'll get to do. It's not as constrained as other games that are free to play. So I need to go. Oh, I see, these 3 different locations. So it was good I got that horse. So how can I have this customizable portrait? You have to play a lot. So like here, I've got custom portraits. You can see they're all how long I've been. So like I've got a 1-year portrait. And like here's 6-year. At one time I was a VIP, so I was subscribed, so I can get a VIP portrait, which see picks up quite a bit different. But I like the 10-year because not as many have it, because not as many people have been around for 10 years. Let's see, is there anything else? No. Alright, let's get on my horse. And I'm going to go up into here, I guess, to these different areas. Yep, so I'm going to be riding on my horse for a while. Yeah, so there's just really a lot of enjoyment you can get out of this game if you're not subscribed. I mean, I highly suggest this game. It's so good, especially if you love Lord of the Rings lore. To get this portrait, yeah, you have to have an old account to get it. Sorry, it's just one of those little perks that come with playing and being a dork for 10 years. And I already got lost on the road. I guess it's fine. But really, I think it's only for you. I mean, like, I don't know if anybody else can see my portrait like that or not. So it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of a little perk. Could be worse. Could be like EVE Online, where if you're not a really old player, you are seriously behind and you never can catch up because of the way they do skills and stuff. But this, you can catch up. It's just still a long grind. Lord of the Rings Online is a very long, laborious game. But I think it's enjoyable the whole way through too. You know, but I don't even have a character at the end game. Like I said, I've got this 65 Runekeeper. I've got like a 71 or 72 Bioring. Then I'm playing on my Minstrel on my normal playthroughs on my YouTube channel. Yeah, but, you know, I'm of the opinion that even if a game is free to play, you know, you're eventually going to spend money on the game. It's kind of, to me, there's no reason that you should be paying for a game. You know, there's developers put a lot of hard work into these games. And, yeah, there's a reason that you kind of hit walls in it and stuff, because the developers want to get paid. That only makes sense. But I try, whenever I play free-to-play games, I try to keep what I spend under $15 a month, which is what I would normally spend on a subscription, although I have several subscriptions as well. But I don't generally spend that much on free-to-play games. I've spent some here on Lord of the Rings, but like I said, right now I don't like. Let's see. Let's look. I have on my on the Lotro store. I have how much points I have. Yeah, I have like 4,800 points, and this is just from leveling and whenever I was subscribed, because you get a bonus, and that equates to around 40 or 50 bucks worth of Lotro coins. But that's I still don't. I'm not even spending them. Like, I don't even have that much to spend on them. I mean, it's really convenience items that I spend it on. But I don't mind subscriptions so much. In fact, like, I'm subscribed to Final Fantasy 14, and I think it's every penny worth it. Yeah, I hear you, man. And I know there's a lot of people who treat free-to-play like that, where, like, if it's free-to-play, then everything should be available in the game. And this is. I mean, well, there are areas locked behind, but you can earn coin, so you can unlock them. So, actually, everything is obtainable by a free-to-play person. But, yeah, it's just how you want to spend your time, you know? Is grinding out that stuff worth the few pennies you save to do it? It's not for me. I've got a lot of things to do with my time. I'm trying to find this guy that where I'm scouting out. For this. Wait, let me turn the rest of these off, because they're annoying me. got a lifetime some years ago, and I've never really spent that much time in it. Wow. Yeah, you definitely should get back, man. That's tough. Like, that's buying a lifetime sub and then not spending it, not using it. But I think you definitely should, if you especially if you have a lifetime sub, which means you should have a lot of coin and stuff, so you can buy, you know, like a lot of these destination points and our mappings and stuff. You can buy all your expansion. I mean, you can just basically get everything in the game if you got a lifetime sub. So you're like really set up, and you'll have a really good time in Lord of the Rings. For something which can free. But it's all right, man. We all have different priorities, so that's how this works. You know, like some people like grinding that stuff out and spending their time that way, and others don't. I mean, and that's part of the reason that free to play is appealing to a lot of people, because people can do it the way they want. Why can't I find the spot? It says, oh, it's this guy right here, I think.
Is the road of the Maladthream also
that's
that of the
it.
Hidden Guard? Should it be?
I've come back a couple of times. I tend to get up about level 30 or so before getting distracted by another game. Now that I relate to, because I do that all the time, which is part of the reason I started my YouTube channel to begin with, is because I have such a MMO addiction, and I play all of them, that I had to have an excuse in a way of keeping track of them. So now I can play all of these games. I record the videos and I make them up, and then I can come back to them because I have video that tells me where I was and what I was doing. Otherwise, I just re-roll, and I'm a major alcoholic, so it doesn't help. Alright, I need to concentrate for a second, figure out what is going on here, because I'm trying to figure out where I should be going to get this update. And I'm in, yeah, M Loon, and I need to oh, I get it. I have to, whoever this guy was over here, I actually have to do his task to advance this quest.
Is the road of the Maladthream also that of the Hidden Guard? Should it be?
Yeah, I'm the worst. I'll call it back. I'm City of Heroes. I had 3 different accounts, each with server cap of 35. Wow. Yeah, but City of Heroes was a good game, man. That was unique and special for its time. It was good. You have come to Osgurath, this area, with the Golden Host prepares for the next leg of its journey. Is the road to Melhiram also the road to the Hidden Guard? I do not know if it should be, but it is. But if it must, we shall learn at least what dangers lie along it. Travel east of Osgolland and keep your eyes open for the enemies on the road. As the road climbs toward Minas Gil, there are upright stones on one side of the path. Perhaps you can hide behind these stones and learn what orc presence may be in Loom. Okay. So that's what we need to do here. If you do, if you guys, since there's several people here interested, on coming back to Lord of the Rings, I would just advise that you actually do read everything and take it slow and not try to grind, because that's where the beauty of this game is. There's just so much lore, and if you love Lord of the Rings, and this is just deep and steep in the lore. Alright, so I'm looking for... Uh-oh. Something got me. So I'm looking for some standing stones that I can hide behind and watch the orcs as they come by. Ah, right there. So I'm going to get off my horse. Upright stone. And I'm hiding. And there's some orcs. Keep your eyes peeled, or I'll have something to tell the blade about you. Who's the blade? Is that it? I guess so. So we're going to find the next one. Ah, it's just right there. hiding. Yeah, quote, hiding. A pox on this hill. How long do we need to keep this watch, boss? Alright. I'm assuming the other one's just a little ways further up the road. Yeah, by standing 10 feet off the road, I am hiding. MMO logic. There's always funny stuff like that. Ooh, what is that? An ancient evil. Alright, let's hide it. Oh, they've got one of those with them. I could do with some grub. How many of us really need to watch this road anyway? No, that thing's just standing around. Alright, so we're going to go back and talk to the dude that sent us here to take a look at the road. Boom. Oh, that crippling sound hurts every time. Appreciate you guys joining in today. That's really cool. If you don't know, you should check out my YouTube channel. I cover MMOs exclusively. I have lots of playthrough for them. That's actually my main source of things. I don't usually do streaming. I've only really picked up streaming lately. It's just kind of a treat for those who are subscribed to my channel. Fugram, the road of Emloom.
Megavanen.
Megavanen. How far, Mike? Ken and Durstux. I'm glad you have come. I was anxious for word from a Thrandir. Now that we have established a line of communication, there will be but one more small burden lifted from my shoulders. There is much to be done between marches, as I am sure you can understand. Will you be staying with us for a while? No. All right. No. No. This is not what I need. I don't want to accept all these quests because I'm ready actually to move on to the next area. Let's, here he is. This is the guy.
What is safe for the Golden Host is not safe for the errand of the Hidden Guard.
It would appear that the orcs are indeed watching the road through Emloom very closely. What is safe for the Goblin Host, then, is not safe for the errand of the Hidden Guard. I cannot recommend this way to this guy. The Hidden Guard must find another way to Dol Guldur. A secret way. Passage through the Emloom is too closely watched. Okay, so we're going to rule these out by ourselves. Oh, shoot, I was already on my horse. Yeah, the Secret World stuff is... Man, the new Legends is really good. I'm actually really enjoying it. Even though I'm playing through content I know and I've done, the Legends is just really good. It's more than just a change for, it's more than just a combat change. They've changed the zones a little bit too, like by adding like these pop-up quests and named mobs and all sorts of crazy things. It's like, it plays really well. I'm actually really enjoying it. Alright, I think we're going to go to the Scuttle Dells next, so I'm going to go up into this area. So I'm going to go along the road. Well, oh, I remember the Scuttle Dells. I don't think I like this place. It's one of those that it's easy to get lost in, I think. And there's just lots of stuff to knock you off your horse. No, don't attack me. Yeah, so since it's been years, then Legends is perfect time, and man, there's a lot of people playing too. I don't know how far you've gotten. I mean, I'm still just in Kingsmith, but it's just really fun. I spent a few hours on it yesterday. Yeah, I'm wondering about that too. Although this, with the Legends, it seems to be keeping you down to where you don't get out of control. I'm gonna get in trouble here. Like, I know yesterday I hit a point where they told me I had to wait until I was level 12 to continue on with the main class. Throw in a couple healing here. Oh, I see. Yeah, if you're running Patron, and that's going to get even worse when they do the Patron because they're going to make it like 100% bonus experience or... oh no, it's 100% AP and SP. So that'll be good too. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think they're still working out the kinks with that patron, with the patron status. Like, they've tuned it so much to the free-to-play crowd that the patron status they're still tweaking to get it right. So who knows what they're gonna do. But I think there's gonna be a lot of people doing the patron status, so they need to work that out. Man, it's hard to navigate through here. Don't want a black dog attacking me. Am I getting close? Getting close. Oh. Spiders are going to be about. I think it's the Scuttledale Hunters I want to avoid. Oh, don't want that over there. Wow, that's crazy, man, that you're so far above. Oh, no. God. Damn it. All right. For this, for Lord of the Rings Online, I am on the Crick Hollow server. I think that's the name, Crick Hollow. Yeah. No. Alright, see if I can make it across this stupid bridge. Hopefully, I'm just about here. Land trouble. Actually, I used to be on another server, Valleya, I think, and it got merged. Or we had to, you know, they did some server merges, so my guild at the time, we moved here to Crick Hollow. There we go. We finally made it. All right. So I need to talk to Gladio. Yep, this is her.
Hail and well met. It is good to speak with an ally at last.
For I have not seen naught but spiders and black dogs for 3 days now, and it is good to speak to an ally at last. A great gloom hangs over the corner of the wood, likely emanating from the barrows just to the north of here. No one has tended those barrows for an age, and they are home now to evils only, and the spiders are everywhere. I cannot recommend that the hidden guard come this way until we know for sure how deadly the venom of these spiders may be. It seems that the eyes of the Dol Guldur are not watching the Scuttledales, but that will be no relief to any of our company who falls to the spiders in that name of secrecy. Take this cloth and use it to gather the venom from the slain spiders here in the Scuttledales. I will see how perilous it may be. Alright, so we're going to go collect the spiders and see. I remember the merges. I miss my old friends that were on the Silverload server. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't have much. I mean, it was really just my guild, so it didn't bother us too bad to move. It was just more of like the coordination of it all. Making sure everybody actually got moved where they were supposed to be. Alright, I think I'm going outside of the region here. Yeah, I am. So I need to find some spiders. I guess I should be looking for the webs. And I don't want the black dogs or any other stuff. But I didn't see much spiders whenever I was walking through here. Oh, these are the spiders. And they're trappers. So if I, it's like if I get close to the trees that have the spider webs on them, that'll give me what I need. Yeah, I got close to that, and that's when he jumped out. So maybe if I stay close to these trees. No. Wish I had some kind of tracking spell or something like I do in a EverQuest 2. Yes, there are areas before or after Rohan, yeah, that, yes, there are, but I've not played through Rohan, so I'm not experienced enough to really say much, but there are experiences, you know, they've gone all the way up through Gondor, which is after Rohan, and they're getting close to do Moria, so there's just all sorts of content before and after Rohan, but I know a lot of people didn't like the Rohan content. Yeah, right now I'm in Mirkwood, so this is before Rohan. I'm about to actually move into the Rohan area with this character. Yeah, because I think Rohan's 65 or so, right? 65 or 70. Then I'm 65 right now. Actually, really, the only reason I'm here in Mirkwood is because I'm wanting to wrap up my book, or the Legendary Quest stuff. Because I enjoy those stories. And I want to see what happens with Mazog. Yeah. And I don't know if they fixed that or not. Like I said, I've not done it enough to know. But I know a lot of people were bitching about the mounted combat. Yeah, it's a good idea in theory, but execution was a little poor. I hate Wrist Rohan. The mob scales so high up in damage compared to the east. Yeah, I wouldn't know. They might have fixed that, though. If I had one of my friends in my guild, he'd be able to tell us for sure, but... Ah, these spiders. I'm just going to ride around until I can find them. And then I'll have to find my way back to that place. only need 3 more. I'm halfway through them. There's one. All right. I figured there had to be one around that little pod there. Is he resisting me? What the heck? Boom. Ah, too bad I can't open it up. Ah, back on the horse. I do not like this area at all. The Scuttle Dells or whatever it is. Yeah, Scuttle Dells. Don't like it. So if I have the recommendation of where we take the host, I will say not here. Aha, there's one. I think it's interesting. Part of the reason, like, I don't like the Scuttle Dells is just because it's so easy to get lost in. But at the same time, that's one of the really cool things about Lord of the Rings Online is how they can create environments like this, and they used to not give them away too well. Like, the map's a little more detailed here, but it still doesn't really give it away. And they used to be even worse, like, as far as, like, questing and stuff, like, not to show you everything. You actually had to read the quest to get through them, and I always thought that was good. So even though I dislike this area, it's, like, on purpose. So I think that's really cool. Helps you feel the despair. Alright, I'm going to start heading back toward that location, and maybe I'll pick my final two up on the way. Come on, horse. Just how dreary is it? Oh no. Nope. There it is. There's a final spider. My opinion, Moria is the worst zone in the game. I don't like being underground in total darkness for more than some quest. Yeah, actually, I rather enjoyed Moria for the first 20 hours. And then the second 20 hours, I didn't enjoy it. Like, it like went on and on and on and on and on and on. So I have kind of a love-hate with it. Like, you love it when you first get in, or at least I did, and then by the end of it, you're like, oh my god, I gotta see the sun. And with every character I've brought through, it's been exactly that way. Like, every character I've ever gone through Moria with, it's like, alright, I finally made it to Moria, let's go, I'm gonna have so much fun. And then by the end of it, it's like, get me out of here. Oh, did I need? Oh, man. I thought I collected enough. Damn it. Right, yeah. I'm always excited too. Oh man, so not everyone was dropping venom? Oh god. More to go. But even though it's kind of like that with Moria, like it's almost like that with every zone in Lord of the Rings Online. Like, it's great while you're doing it, but you explore so much of the areas that by the time you get through an area, you're usually really, really done with it. Like you're ready to move on. They just beat an area to death in Lord of the Rings Online. Not necessarily a bad thing, it's just the way it is. Don't like that everyone's not dropping poison. Come on, I just need one more poison sack. Some kind of black dog den. Don't want that either. Did I hear one? No. There we go. This one better drop a daggum poison sample. My favorite in-game is Fort Shell, but I have only leveled there once. Dunland is second because awesome armors. Yeah. Did I get it? I did, finally. So I think I went up this way and then took a right. No, I didn't. But look, there's like a cave or something up there. Man. And I'm lost again. That's great. Nah, this is the way. It's working out well, I think. The translator is. Yeah, I think Fort Shell, is that the one just before Moria? If so, I really like that zone too. Ah, finally. Oh, the snowy one. Yeah. That one's good.
Let me see. In small quantities, it appears that this venom need not be fatal.
This venom will make you ill, but should have no lasting effects. Large doses of the venom would be more serious, of course, but I can recommend passage through the Scuttledales to the elves of the Hidden Guard as long as they can limit their exposure to a large number of these spiders as they pass. Alright. So we have one final place we need to go to, down in that direction, so I'm going to have to get the hell out of here. Snow lover. Crack. I don't care just as long as I get out of these godforsaken Scuttledales. All right. Get this last area and decide whether we're going to, which area we're going to go through. So, only snow in games is good. Snow outside of games in real life is bad. I can understand. Ah, look at these trees. That's cool looking. We got scouts here everywhere, though. This guy, you could put him in a Lord of the Rings movie and he'd totally fit. That's the dream, man. That's the dream.
I do not know if the Southern Way is the ideal road for the Hidden Guard.
There are a number of orc camps in Tower Mortiv, this area. The only problem is I'd have to learn how to actually say all these elvish names. I do not know if the Southern Way is the ideal role for the Hidden Guard to take to Dol Guldur. My friend Melindol headed south to investigate, but he has not returned. If you will travel south and scout the pair of orc forts there, you may find some sign, my friend. If the orc presence is so great as to cause him trouble, it is certainly too dangerous for the Hidden Guard to bring Mazog this way. It is to be hoped that Melindol is not in Cruel Lugu itself, but you should start your search there in case the worst has happened. Alright. So we're going to access the orc presence in that Kroll place. Yeah. Oh, not having much fun since it slowed down. That kind of sucks, but understandable. We get so used to leveling non-stop. But that's the reason I'm an altaholic too, so. Alright, so we're going to move on down here. It's like right now in EverQuest 2 they opened up a new progression server, which is like an old server where they got older rules. And it's so hard leveling there, and it's so slow that I just decided I couldn't do it again. Alright, here is Melindol.
More orcs are coming up from the south. You must help me.
Desarian, you have come to Kroll Lugu? I went to scout those orc camps, but more orcs came marching out of the east from Dol Guldur, and I could not rejoin the Embries in the north. I have been resting to regain my power before attempting to make my way there. I'm not yet at my full strength, and more orcs are coming up from the south. You must help me. Okay. Here they come. I guess I gotta make sure he stays alive. More are coming, my friend. Ready yourself. And make sure I stick myself alive with Come on, man. That was close. Wow, I got a little tough there at the end. All right. I believe we are now fine now, my friend. Tell Empress I will return shortly. All right, so that was it. To that guy, so we can go back and tell him about the camps. One highlight to my Lord of the Spring experience, though, one day I started a captain and I am still playing it and haven't played it any other class yet. Wow. No, you don't. I've had level 49 2 years on my Guardian. Yeah, I'm kind of squishy. Anyway, it's really slow. This is a name. I'm going to get screwed here really quickly. I'm running away. There we go. Got away. That would have not been good. Ah, she's over here by this glowing area, I think. Yeah, I've quit WoW a lot too, and I just can't hardly do it anymore. In fact, a couple of months ago, I actually logged in and tried it again, and I was just like, I just can't. It's just
This way is
gonna
not
be for me.
safe. The hidden guard must find another route.
All right, thank you for scouting the orc camps of Krol Lagu and for coming to the aid of Melendal. With what you have to say about the orc presence in Tower Mortiv, it must be my recommendation to the hidden guard that the southern route to Dol Guldur is not safe. Bring the orc Mazug this way would be ill-advised indeed. They must find some other way to the fortress, a way that preserves the secrecy of the errand. Oh no, that means we are going to be going through those stupid dells. Alright, finish this. And we're going to go back to the Haunted Inn and tell them what we found. Man, I don't want to have to go through those. Hey guys, thanks for joining in on the stream. Awesome to have you guys here today. That's right, I have a pure love for MMOs. I love them all. Well, I do hate quite a few too, but
I see.
I have an
Your
addiction to
information
MMOs. How
has
about
helped me
that?
decide what we must do.
I've decided what we must do, Tazarian. The path through whatever, would bring us near the orc camps in the valley, and we are certain that the direct way through Imloom, along with the Golden Host, will march is already being watched. No, our path lies through the Scuttledales. No, don't want to go through the Scuttledales anymore. It will be dangerous, but that will itself serve as a cloak for our spying eyes. Speak with Israel in the cellar of this inn and tell her we have chosen a path. I will do it, even though I don't like it. Don't like it a bit. I'm gonna log on to my bird Moppy the Mop. Great name. Oh, that's funny. The bleak cellar. It's not just a cellar, it's a bleak cellar. Because nothing is happy in Lotro.
There is one more thing.
I see, Desarian. I do not know if I should be pleased that our path will bring us into the Scuttledales, but my heart tells me is the way we must go. There is one more thing. I hesitate to mention it, but something has been bothering me for a while now. What? You have feelings for me? Something? What?
You must have noticed the feeling of dread that hangs over Odegaim.
Jay, I'm on the Crick Hollow server. I used to be on Valia, but we had to move. Surely you have noticed the feeling of the dread that hangs over portions of whatever. I do not think much of it when we arrive, but my unease has grown, and now others are reporting seeing strange specters throughout the town. Can you put my mind at ease, friend? I would ask you speak with some of the elves throughout about the disturbing things that they have seen, and to reassure them that all will be well. We cannot tarry here much longer, but I want the nervous Melonhirm among us to know that we are safe while we must stay. All right, let's go reassure these nervous elves. Hey, Cookie Dragon, welcome aboard. All right, I'm going upstairs to assure these guys. I hope. Are they outside? Yes, because this is the area she was talking about. And they're just all right out here, it looks like. Yeah, here he is. Nervous elf.
I have seen ghostly shapes in the half-light, just on the edge of sight.
Yep. You're offering comfort words to the nervous elf, and he thanks you for taking the time. Suddenly his eyes widen in alarm. Oh no. Can you see them standing on the far side of the bridge? What do they want? You're freaking out, man. Stop it. Hey, happy 4th of July to you too. Are you seeing things as well?
I cannot shake the feeling that something is very wrong with this village.
Well, yeah. In the ruins of the village, I was looking out over the waterfall, and great waves of dread washed over me. I do not know what it was, but I did not linger. You reassure him with comforting words, and he appears to feel better. Because that's the way I am. I'm so reassuring.
We cannot move on from Odegaim quickly enough for me.
All of my friends are on edge, reporting strange visions just on the edge of sight. We cannot move from here quickly enough for me. I reassure her with my kind words, and she thanks you for taking the time to comfort her. Well, I'll probably be, I'm going to be out by my pool, and in my little town that I live in, we are allowed to shoot fireworks, and just for these 3 days. And so it is insanity here during the 4th of July, and so there's going to be massive fireworks going off all around my house, and I'll be included in that, and probably drinking heavily as well, so... Alright, we're going to go back into the Haunted Inn and talk to them, tell them we eased the nervous elves. Wait, is this where I'm going? No. At the Haunted Inn. Where? Did I miss it outside? Dadgummit. No. It's got to be inside. Didn't even get beer on your birthday, man? That ain't right. There was something seriously wrong with that. But happy birthday anyway, man. Let's go down in the bleak cellar. Maybe it's here. Yeah, okay.
There
Yeah,
is
that's
something
just
about
tragic.
Odegain that makes me uneasy as well.
So I can understand why our friends are nervous. There's something about this place that makes me uneasy. Me too. Finish.
Now that the decision has been made, my mind is more at ease.
All right. Our path to Dulguldur will run through the Scuttle Dells. Dangerous though it may be, for only by that way can our errand remain a secret, and secrecy is our greatest weapon. Let me know when you are ready to make the journey, and we will leave for Rad Iriast in the route we have chosen. This is going to be an instance. Stupid beer couldn't even be bothered to walk its way from the store to my fridge. Unbelievable. Agreed. All right, guys, I'm going to just go take a quick break, and I'll be right back as I get some coffee. All right, it was just real quick. Real quick. All right. So we're going to go through the Scuttle
Dells are
Dells.
full of danger.
The Scuttle Dells are full of dangers, and it will be no small thing to come through them to the other side in safety. All right, let's do it. Back,
Now the
got my
hidden
coffee.
guard must brave the dangerous woods and canyons of the
Prepared
Scuttle
to go
Dells,
through these stupid
home
Scuttle
to the
Dells.
Saberfield, a brood of venomous spiders that will brook no intrusion.
Oh, we have these banner things we have to do. I may have to switch my line here to a healing line. We'll see what happens. For good or ill, we must walk this dangerous road to Zarian. Our path lies through the Scuttle Dells. The rest of our company has gone on ahead, and we will hold the way for you to bring the prisoner to each of them. Spiders and black dogs are everywhere, so remain alert. You are familiar already with the support I can provide. I can make our foes bleed out their lifeblood, or I can support you with power or morale. Let me know which you desire by shouting your command for me by this banner. Okay. We're going to have her bleed out the enemies for a while and then see how that goes. And there's the stupid Mazog that we're actually escorting. They've done a good job of making him super annoying and irritating. Tablet's dying. Just get a cord. Make sure I watch the... the health of everybody else. I need to move that around. Can I move that? Escort vitals 2. Let's do that here. Escort vitals 1. Let's do that here. Alright. So far, so good. Nothing too dangerous. If PC starts dying, we're gonna have problems. I don't know. I was streaming Secret World yesterday, and yeah, right in the middle of the stream, and as I was recording a video too, like everything just crashed on me and went nuts. internet died. Like, just, everything went a little haywire. I'm like wondering if I had like a power surge or something go through my house. There we go. The onslaught ceases. This may be our chance. I started up a character on Crick Hollow. Cool. Alright. Let's see what she has to say. We may not have much time. Ensure that Mazog's shackles are secure and bring him ahead to where Akardor and Kukurian, oh my god, these names. Await. The sooner we emerge from the web-infested warren, the better for all of us. Alright, Mazog. You pull sticky, clingy webs from the loops of Mazog's shackle and the orc stares at you impassively. He hates me as much as I hate him. A few spiders do not frighten me. If you're frightened, Dizarian, you can turn around. If I was weak like you, elf, I would not be caught dead out here. Oh, maybe I would. He's just a real jerk. I probably would have killed him already. And here's Arkador. Good, let us waste no time. I do not like this place, Desaria. Better to have taken the straight road east to Delguldur, I agree, than to stumble about in these spider-haunted woods. Already I've slain many of the creatures, and I heard the bow singing to the northwest after he went that way. The argument is ended, though, and now that we are forced to walk this road, I will do my duty to the Lord and to the Lady of the Lorien and this, the Hidden Guard. We will fight together, make use of the banner to provide commands to me, either support you entirely with offense or defense, or with the pleasing blend of the two. Okay, not bleed, blend. Oh, well, I want you on support. Nope. Did I say offensive? Yeah, I did, okay. There are no spiders, more Froach. Speed. Hound. Rabbit. So this is a name. That's cool. Boom! Awesome. So why is the hound coming out of these spider webs? I don't understand that. What do hounds and spiders have to do with each other? Man, that one spell's pretty powerful. We've earned a brief respite. You fought well and the creatures have been repelled. Perhaps this road will not be as perilous as I feared after all. Those two went ahead, each a different direction, to scout which way we should proceed. They have not returned. That guy's gonna scout? Wait, what is that? What is it? Oh, it's our ranger friend. Yep. Not this way! Not this way! Now we'll stand and fight. Okay. Thanks for the narration of your life. Man, just a couple of spiders got you all worried? That ain't cool, man. Wussy little elf. Come on. Attack! Boom. Oh, this is so far better than the actual Scuttle Dells. I'll leave it with that. That was much too close, my friends. Quick, thought and quiver action. I have come to expect both from you, and it is fortunate my continued good health that this is so. We cannot take Mazog this way. The spiders become increasingly dense in that direction, and I saw some great bulk moving behind the spiders. A great bulk. There was terrible menace that way. Arc Cardor and I will remain on the guard here with Mazog. The spiders have woven great webs behind Israel as she passed to the northeast. Clear the way of the webs and find Israel, and we will follow afterwards. I guess they mean this way. Spider webs. Great effect. Man, I tell you what, I ever see a spider that big, I would be shitting bricks. No doubt, right? I am level 65 Runekeeper here. This is an older character that I had that I've kind of picked back up because I want to get him up in the higher levels. My minstrel is around 25, 26, 28, and he's the one I'm doing my main playthrough on my YouTube channel with. And then I have like a 71 or 72 Bjoring that I have, and then a whole bunch of other little alts that are insignificant at this point. Just working our way through these spider webs to find the next person, it looks like. Uh-oh, I got some gear starting to break. I should have repaired before I went on this. Almost made it through here. To repair all your equipment, but I only have my helm and it's only slightly a problem, so it's alright. Tazarian, over here. I'm so glad to see you. I thought being here on a mission of such importance would give me bravery enough, but here among the webs my courage fades and I just wish to be home. It was wisdom to come this way, for we needed secrecy, but here in the dark it is difficult for me to truly know it. It will rely upon you to provide me commands by using the banner. I will support you as I did in the Drownhold, with power, with morale, or with a bit of both. Together my courage will be the greater against the spiders of this place. We are not alone. They return. Alright, let's give you some, let's just do both. Don't matter. Look at her portrait. I wish they had better portraits, because look, looks like an old man and it's a woman, clearly. Spiders coming in. Oh! That one kind of surprised me. Spiders, spiders, spiders. Those would be quite scary to see if you were face to face with them. Human-sized spiders. Especially with those fangs. Those look pretty intimidating. Oh, each side. That was a good combo. At last, their attack ceases. And here comes Mazog and the other elf. We have made it. Are you hurt? I'm fine. These two have remained behind for the moment. They will ensure that no spiders can surprise us from the rear. The rest of us will move forward as a group. This way is full of danger, and now we are too far to turn back. We must continue forwards. Okay. Pretty awesome all you guys are showing up on the stream today. I really do appreciate you guys being here with me and playing along. I didn't know if many would be on today with it being July 4th. Something is wrong. Can you feel it? This place is not safe. Really? You just now feeling that this place isn't safe?
Osgood! Josh!
Osgood! Oh no. Your legs may be bound, but mine are not. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Is he getting away? Oh, come on. Really? My legs have not been bound by the webs. I will get... You better get him back. I mean, seriously. We've been on questing with this stupid jerk for way too long for you not. I'm not afraid anymore. I can't move. Oh, now I can. Oh, wait. I need to talk to this person. You did it, Desarian. Quickly, help me get free. You've done it. We are free of the webs and can now follow Israel and Mazog before they come to harm. All right. This way. Yeah, how about I lead the way? Oh, okay, you go ahead. What is this spell? Alright. Grants additional effects to following skill. Gains power with lightning. Killing dot. Portionless damage dealt. Tunes. 6. Not for sure it's anything I need. Does it do damage? No. Just grants additional effects to your skills. Oh right, I forgot my little runestone there that actually zaps things as they go. Look at that! Take screenshot. That's pretty cool. Now they're all just sitting up on the rocks waiting to pounce on us. But they don't. They're just gonna sit up there. Okay. Oh, this doesn't look bad at all. Oh, here they are. Israel and Mego have both been grievously injured. Their fate's uncertain. Who gives a crap about him? Israel has been grievously injured and is swooning just on the edge of consciousness. Her eyelids flutter weakly, but she does not seem to recognize you. Do not know if we can face this foe. I know I can. Don't be a wuss. But we will die honorably as members of the Hidden Guard. That's right. You are not alone. We will stand with you. So we're about to fight the big spider. Playing World of Tanks and watching Low Trip. That's quite a combo. Alright. Wow. This is awesome spider. Oh my god. Sounds crazy. Sounds like a bunch of pigs I'm gonna have to heal up. Oh, they're healing me too. Yeah, this spider is awesome looking. This is very cool. That was really neat. This is not how this was supposed to end, Dazarian. Not only has our charge been poisoned by the venom of the Sabereth, but so too has Israel. There may not be hope of survival for either of them. We cannot proceed any further like this. We must go to the nearest outpost of Meldrim to recover from this sad development. If we can recover, Dazarian. If we can. Let us go. We will limp now in defeat to Osgiliath, where the Golden Host have established an outpost. I cannot believe we have come to this disastrous end. Man, I told you we went the wrong way. Hey, Redneck Gamer. Welcome aboard, man. And Arcador.
Though all oppose me, I shall slay a single orc should Asuriel die on this ill-omened journey.
This cannot have gone worse. This terrible misadventure will have claimed another life by sunrise, and we are no clump closer to accomplishing it and being done with this foolish errand. I cared not for Mazog, neither do I. Let the Gwengale rack his body until its ending, and we shall be better off. But the wounding of Israel cannot be tolerated and will not. I would slay 1,000 spiders were it to mean saving poor Israel, but I shall slay a single orc should she die on this ill-omened journey. Boy, a little vengeful. And let's talk to Borean.
Ha! The Hidden Guard? They cannot guard even themselves.
It does not matter, Dazarian. The errand has failed. Even were we now to come to the gates of Dol Guldur, we would possess only a body to exchange. Mazog will be alive at the end of the journey. Our chances of saving Bori dies with Mazog. The Hidden Guard, they cannot guard even themselves. And it's...
Mazog
yeah.
cannot die.
She coughs weakly and struggles to speak. I do not... What? The Hidden Guard to fail. Mazog cannot die. Let's see if we got some new gloves. Oh, it looks like we just might. Let me go ahead and do that.
I know of an antidote, but
are very rare, but she winces, clearly in great deal of pain. When she recovered enough to speak, she weakly continues. I need an unmarked venom sac from the same brood of spiders, Sathwell, or black venom, and a flower. The flower, Sergolus, grows upon the untended burrows in Mirkwood. It blooms only for a few days in the years and dies. There may not be any remaining this season. She gasps for air and is silent. Alright, so we need to go collect this flower from the burrows and go get more venom sacs. I know, poor Israel. She's not doing well. But she went chasing after Mazog herself after she found some courage. All right, so I need to hit the millstone here because I think I'm going to be going in and out of here. And then I also need to repair my gear after the spiders. And let's do this one. And I don't want any other quest. I just want to get through this area. I just need to find a vendor to repair with. Ah, there's some. These are rewards vendors. Can I repair up with them?
Is there aught which you need?
Is there aught which you need?
There's aught which I need.
May I help you?
Erg. Not what I needed. How about this? Hey, welcome aboard, Instrument of Destiny.
Meg of Annen.
Meg of Annen, you don't have
Sweet
what I
Light
need
Melon.
either. Yeah, sweet light melon.
In these dark days, we must
And
work
repair.
together.
There, that's what I was
or
looking
flee.
for. How's my inventory doing here? Let's see. Nothing. Alright, so I think we're ready to move on. So it looks like I'm going to be heading to the very end of the Scuttle Dells again. Damn it. Is that where the flower... Yeah, I think it is. So I have to go up. Yeah, just going through the Scuttle Dells. Oh, man. Oh, man. So welcome aboard, everybody. I appreciate you guys joining in on July 4th. It's pretty awesome. I didn't really think there would be that many people watching me today, but I'm really glad you joined in. So I'm going through Mirkwood now on my 65 Runekeeper, about to head into a place that I hate called the Scuttle Dells. If you're used to my normal playthroughs, this is something different. I'm on my, like I said, my 65 Runekeeper, but I haven't shown this on any of my videos, so it's all kind of unique just to my stream, because I didn't really want to record any videos today. Decided just to stream instead. I'm going to be streaming a little bit more, but mainly I'll be streaming me as I record my videos on my YouTube channel. But not today. Not today. I just wanted a little bit of Lotro. Oh, I hate this place. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Hopefully I can make it through without getting knocked off my horse. So I'm looking for a flower, and then I'm going to have to kill some spiders, too. Oh, I think I'm getting up close to where the spider is that I want. I really thought I was going to the place with the flower first, but I guess not. I'm heading into... Dadgummit. I'm above the place. I'm going to take some crippling damage there. Not that bad. Is this... Yeah, actually this is what I need. Awesome, Redneck Gamer. Appreciate the sub. Those really do me good. Yeah, so if you love MMOs, you definitely want to be subscribed to my channel, because that's all I do, all I cover. And I've kind of got MMO ADD. I'm all over the place with them, so I started the channel to where I could kind of keep track of them in case, since I play them so often, I can actually go back to my videos and see where I was and pick up. Makes it a little bit easier. So it was a little bit of a selfish reason, but people seem to enjoy it, so it works out. Alright, so now I got the venom that I was after. Now I just need to find the flower, which is going to be over here on the edge of this. Also, if you just subbed up, man, there's a lot of content. I've been doing this a couple of years now, as far as recording videos, not the streaming so much. But, yeah, there's tons of content. For 20 years, yeah, we are very similar then. I've been playing... My first MMO was Asheron's Call. Well, I take that back. Actually, it was UO. I was in the beta for Ultima Online when it first came out. Got a big stack of the 3.5-inch floppies in the mail because I got accepted into the beta. But I never did play it very much. Asheron's Call is really my first serious one. And then after that, I was hooked. There's just no going back after that. Yeah, otherwise progress around too much. Yeah, that's a real problem, actually. If you love MMOs, then it's just like, it's really hard to stay focused. Like, a lot of people say they love MMOs, but then they only play WoW or something. Dark Age of Camelot. As far as regular play, yeah, me and my guild put a lot of time into Dark Age of Camelot. That was a lot of fun, a really good game. I just didn't get as much into the PvP of it. Exclusively for 7 years, yeah. It had so many brilliant ideas, though, as far as, you know, the 3 factions. Makes so much sense if you're going to have a PvP-oriented game, and just the different races and stuff. There's just a lot of great ideas in that game. Anybody else have a sound crackling in the stream? Let me check, make sure I've got nothing crazy running. Yeah, is anybody else hearing crackling? Is everybody else the sound all right in the stream, or is it... Huh, I wonder what that is. Lightly. Mic distortion? Yeah, I don't hear anything in my headset like there's any weird noises going on, but let me check. Maybe it is whenever I actually... You hear it no longer? Maybe it was because I was touching my... Maybe I was a little too close to my mic and I was actually getting whisker noises. Yeah, I pulled back the mic a little, so that'll help. But hopefully that's what the problem was. Like a busted cable? It might be. I might need to replace this cable. after I finish streaming on this process, is I'll take a look at the stream and see what's going on, and also record a video because I don't hear that on my videos. I'm wondering if it's a actual problem with the stream, because whenever I record videos, I don't hear it. Yeah, let me check that. There we go. Yeah, this one isn't too old. This one's probably about a year old. Well, maybe it's longer than that. Shrine of the Ancient One. I also do voiceovers, so this isn't even my good mic. My good mic is back in my studio. So this is just the one I use for whenever I'm in my office. Ooh, is that a name? It is. I wonder if I can take him. What do you think? I'm gonna try. I can always run away. This is Audio Technia. 2100, I think. It's good if you've got like a big open area, which my office has like very tall ceilings and everything else. So if you're interested in recording videos or something like that, I think a mic like this that's not a dynamic mic, or that is a dynamic mic, is better than what most everybody suggests. Like, everybody suggests to use the Blue Yeti, which is a condenser mic, and condenser mics are better for studios. Then you'll never see, like, if you watch radio people, or if you watch like Joe Rogan's podcast or any of those guys where they've got great big open studios, they never use condenser mics. They always use these dynamic mics like this because they have big open spaces. It doesn't make sense to use a condenser mic unless you're in a studio, which makes you sound better, because a condenser mic picks up every tiny little sound that you have. So in my studio, I have a nice condenser mic, and in my office here, when I'm recording Let's Plays, I use my dynamic mic. Yeah, this is Ars Technia 2100, I think. Can't remember. All right. There's the flower right there, which we've been looking for. To make it smell. So you can, and that's usually what people have to do. They have to put them all over the place, and there's all sorts of things you can do to try to soundproof your room. But then you have to ask yourself, like, what's the buy-off, right? When these pick up my voice pretty well, especially whenever I have so much noise going on in the background, which is what people don't really realize, is that the reason you want to pick up every detail in your voice is if you're singularly capturing your voice, right? Whenever I'm doing a voiceover, I want my voice to be as crisp and clear and picking up every intonation of my voice whenever I'm doing a reading. Here, I'm playing games. I've got all sorts of noises going on in the game. I've got, I'm doing stuff outside of my mic. There's no reason to pick up all of those noises. I just need to capture my voice to put on with the camera. So it's just overkill, and it's actually more problems than it's worth. And you can see tons of videos of people like complaining and talking and trying to figure out how to make their office sound good or whatever, when all they need to do is just buy a regular dynamic mic. All right, I'm through ranting about mics and stuff. You can tell it kind of gets me fired up. I guess because I've so much over the last year or two, I've really had to work with that, and I don't understand why people insist on buying those condenser mics for their YouTube videos. It doesn't even make sense. Well, and that's the thing. A condenser mic is more expensive than a dynamic mic usually. And there's some nice dynamic mics, but when I'm recording a YouTube video, I don't need to do that. All right, I think I'm going to go back to not the haunted inn to Osgiliath. Well, yeah, and those panels are rather expensive. I mean, even if you make your own, they're expensive. I mean, it's just like, I forget how much they are, but if you're going to, especially an office this size, like I said, I've really got a big office here. Yeah, because you're recording tabletop session, and that makes a lot of sense, right? You can pick up everybody around you, right? And as long as you don't have a lot of noise going on in your room, you're fine like that. So yeah, I think it's just a lot of people don't realize that there are different mics for different situations. And then there's also, even among condenser mics, sometimes the difference between a $200 mic and a $500 mic is minimal. Like, there's diminishing returns on cost and performance. So picks up all of his farts. Exactly. I'd fart and you guys wouldn't notice. That's funny. Hey, do I need to go in here? I've not seen this before. I guess I do. Oh, yeah, this is where we have Mazog. I see.
You found the components.
Well, yeah, if you can get one for 70%, hell, I would pick one up for 70% off. Just to have it. But in general, I've not seen a reason to have one. You found the components. Zuriel closes her eyes briefly, then opens them again sharply. Fine Bravizian. She can make it. Make the antidote. She struggles visibly and then manages to gasp out. She is somewhere in Osgiliath before sleep takes her. Alright, so we're going to have to go back out and find whoever to make the antidote. But I don't think I'm a good guide on how to do YouTube videos and everything else because my opinion falls different than everybody else's. Even how I create my YouTube videos is different than everybody else. And it's just, I have different opinions on how things should be done. And I try to do things in a way that puts the least amount of work on myself. When I record YouTube videos, I don't have to go back and edit anything. They are good to publish. Hey, Morton, I really appreciate you joining in, man. It was really good. So I know a lot of people like, oh, they use OBS, they use different things to record with, and they just make it more and more difficult on themselves. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm not a really good guide on this stuff because I do things so much differently. But to me, it makes it easy on me, which is what it's all about. I can put out half a dozen videos a week when most people can only put out one or two, and that's because I'm doing things a certain way. Okay, I don't guess they're up here, and if I fall here, I'm in trouble. Right, and I know a lot of people aren't big fans of over-editing, and I know mine's seen over-edited because I cut out a lot of stuff on my YouTube videos, which is part of the reason I'm doing this streaming, because I'm also going to post these streams, because some people do like the longer content. But when we come to MMOs, like, you kind of have to cut out the grind, or else they're like this, where they're a couple hours long, and I can't get a decent video made. You know, and most people, there's not a lot of people making good MMO videos on YouTube, in my opinion. I'm hoping I'm one of the ones that is making good MMO videos, and I've figured out a little system to do so. But there's just so much grind in MMOs that it's hard to... nobody likes seeing that. Even like now, you know, like I'm running around and stuff, and the reason it's interesting is because we're having a conversation as we do it. It's not because the videos are all that interesting. Where is she? It says she's over here. follow my arrow. Oh, I think she's inside. Damn it, really? Yeah, that's another thing. I'm not like most MMO players in that I actually kind of enjoy the games. I enjoy the leveling part of it. I enjoy the stories and everything else. And it seems like most people who play MMOs just sit and bitch about MMOs most of the time. And they only want to get the highest level and be as elite as they can and show that they're uber and everything else. And I don't really care. Well, good. Like I said, I'm going to be putting more of these streams up, and my intent is to... Oh, there's the guy. No, that's... I need Provisian. I'm actually doing the stream to where I can post it for people, like, because YouTube makes it very easy to... like, after I end this stream, it'll immediately start processing and post it. And I know there's a lot of people on my channels, I get these comments all the time, who want to see the longer form unedited video. So I've decided to do, okay, now when I record my videos, I'm going to stream my recording of that video and me making that video. And then that way, those people who want to watch longer form, they'll have that content available to them as well. And it'll be easy, and I don't have to upload, 20 gigs worth of video to do it. YouTube will take care of it for me. All right, Redneck Gamer, man, I'm glad to have you on board. Thanks for joining in. I'm going to have to end soon because I've got to do some work soon. It looks like maybe it's on the other side or it's up there. Why am I not able to find this place? Like I said, I am doing something for July 4th tonight. And I'm having a barbecue, and I need to get some liquor, and I need to get some food, clean up the house a little. But I really kind of wanted to finish this quest line before I went, but it doesn't look like I'm going to. Oh, look, I can go up there. I'm starting to see, so there's more to it, and this guy's going to be way up, way up. Look at this. This is actually kind of awesome. Aha! Found him! Yay! Brevisian.
A sherry-grass flower? How did you find this?
These bloom so rarely and under such specific condition. Brevisian trails off as you explain the need for an antidote to the Gwengale poison. Ledris it is called, and I can brew it from these ingredients immediately, but there will be enough for only a single dose. I hope this will not be a problem. Oh, that's going to be a problem. That's going to make some people angry. I think Zuriel is going to die because there's going to be an argument between the dwarves and the elves about who gets the potion. Hey, Moak Pandi, welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join me here on July 4th. Trying to level up my Runekeeper a little. Level 65. I like this character, and I want to get him up. There'll probably be more streams of this guy than my minstrel that I'm leveling up in my YouTube Let's Plays, just because I wanted to get this guy up higher level into the Moria content. Or not the Moria content, the Mordor content. Give the antidote to Mazog or Zuriel. Now, if it was serious up to me, I would give it to the elf because I'm sick and tired of caring for this stupid orc I don't care about him anymore. In fact, I'm going to play that way. Because I don't care if he lives or dies. I'm ready to move on.
No, I will not take it.
She's barely conscious, but her mouth forms a thin line, and she realizes what you are trying to give her. No, Dazarian, I will not take the antidote. You must give it to Mazog, or the hidden guard has failed. Oh, screw you, man. Let him die. Mazog is visibly ill, his body weakened from the effects of the Gwingale poison. Still, he manages to sneer at you as you give him the Landris antidote. Kofur Zaga, whatever he says. He manages to mutter and gives a short, barking laugh before lapsing into sleep. Oh, this is just not good.
I have nothing to say to you. Leave us!
I can understand how we have come to this point, saving the life of a filthy orc and allowing a friend to... Arkador visibly brings himself under control. Tell Grinolus outside the door that no one is to come in to get a... whatever. I want no one disturbing Azuriel. She needs rest. The scouts should also be recalled in preparation for the exchange of Mazog. Alright, go outside. And talk to Gringalis.
I understand. We are all doing everything we can.
I will not allow anyone to enter that. We all are doing everything we can.
The Maladrim sent scouts ahead to spy the lay of the land.
In front of the fortress of Dol Guldur. We will want to know what they have learned and have them returned here before we bring Mazog to the rest of the way to the gates of the fortress. Seek out the scouts Lamwin, Soothville, and Lang. Oh my gosh. In the wildlands of whatever. East of here and before the walls of Dol Guldur. Tell them to return and that the final leg of the Hidden Guards mission will be undertaken. With the information on these scouts, we will be best prepared to effect the exchange of Mazog, the dwarf prisoners. Accept. All right, guys, I'm going to have to stop the stream here. I've got a lot of stuff I need to do for 4th of July. I hope you all have had a great 4th of July and having fun tonight, shooting off fireworks and drinking and all of that good 4th of July stuff. I really, really appreciate you guys tuning in today. It's really been a lot of fun. So, thanks.